Have you ever noticed how, at certain moments, the energy of the people around you seems to pass through your space, quietly invading your emotions and even shifting your mood? It's as if something external begins shaping your reality from the outside in. And the most curious part is that often we don't even realize how much we're being influenced by these invisible forces. The feeling is strange. It's like losing your own essence while trying to adapt to the environment around you. Many call this sensitivity, but in practice, it's as if you were an open field, exposed to everything and everyone. And the problem is that without realizing it, we start adjusting our energy to align with what's outside, unaware of the devastating impact this has on our confidence, our sense of security, and even our well-being. But Leash, what if I told you there's a way to change that? What if it were possible to reverse this dynamic and regain control over your energy, creating a space where only you define your reality, unaffected by external currents? The truth is, energetic protection isn't some distant mystery. It's a real transformative practice capable of completely changing the way you interact with the world. Because protecting yourself energetically doesn't mean isolating yourself or building walls. It means learning to live from your own center, from a solid presence that doesn't depend on outside energies, but on the power that already exists within you. Now, picture this. You enter a room full of people. Suddenly, instead of feeling your own energy, you start absorbing everything around you. Emotions, tensions, fears, expectations. Everything infiltrates you without permission. At first, it feels like just a vague sensation, but soon comes the weight. Your confidence weakens, your presence dissolves, and you no longer know where the other ends and you begin. This is a deep challenge. And when there's no solid foundation of energetic security, the impact of the environment can be devastating. Your inner strength dilutes, your essence disperses, and without realizing it, you start shaping yourself according to what's outside instead of staying centered on what lives inside you. And what does this cause? A weakened, fragile, open, energetic field. You become permeable to others' emotions and begin living by adapting, trying to please, avoiding conflict, constantly depending on the outside to feel accepted or validated. Until one day, you look at yourself and ask, who am I really? Or am I just a version molded by the world? This is the cycle many live in without noticing. A cycle of exhaustion, of lost clarity, where even something as simple as connecting with others becomes a silent battle to preserve your own energy. But here's the key: you don't have to live this way. You don't have to be permeable to the world's energies. There is a way to rebuild your foundation, to create a solid structure within yourself capable of keeping your energy protected, steady, and centered. This is what we call energetic defense. A simple yet incredibly powerful practice that anyone can learn. It works like an invisible shield, a subtle barrier that doesn't isolate you but establishes clear, conscious boundaries. With it, you can interact with the world fully without losing your essence. Having strong energetic protection is like being in the eye of a storm, yet remaining calm and protected inside a secure shelter. External energies may try to approach, but you remain firm, centered, and immune to the chaos. Without this protection, your life becomes guided by what's outside. Other people's emotions, environmental tensions, invisible pressures. When we manage to build true energetic defense, our existence transforms. Suddenly, we no longer need to mold ourselves to others' expectations, nor react automatically to what we feel in the environment. Instead, we begin to consciously choose how to connect with the world, and more importantly, how to stay whole in the process. This protection isn't just a detail, it's the key to a more authentic and balanced life. It not only prevents external energies from draining or contaminating us, but also grants us the freedom to be exactly who we are, without fear, insecurity, or needing permission to exist. And when you learn to protect your energy, an inner space begins to emerge, a space where your essence can grow and flourish, keeping your identity clear and your strength intact, regardless of external pressures trying to alter your inner state. But this brings us to a fundamental question. How do we apply energetic defense practically and effectively? The answer lies in a powerful yet incredibly simple technique: the energy shield. With it, you stop being a hostage of the environment and become the commander of your own energy. Instead of being swept away by external emotional waves, you create an invisible yet extremely effective protection around you, a safety field that separates what's yours from what belongs to others. And here's the fascinating part. This technique doesn't require complex rituals or external tools. It's just you and your intention. It all begins with visualization. Imagine a sphere of light, a radiant, energetic layer surrounding your body. This sphere expands just enough to create a shield capable of filtering what comes from outside. Only that which is good, positive, and aligned with your well-being can pass through. The rest simply dissipates. In that moment, you notice something extraordinary: the tensions, the demands, the emotions that once passed through you and shook you now have no power. You are protected within your own energetic space. And that separation is liberating. In practice, the energy shield works like an invisible frame around your reality. It builds a safe space around you, where you are free to exist without being shaped by external fluctuations. Your energy doesn't get lost, mixed, or dissolved. And when this happens, your sense of internal security strengthens. Your confidence grows. You stop being swept along by the energy currents of the environment and become the captain of your own ship, steady and centered, even in turbulent seas. Over time, this practice creates a new pattern of perception. You start to clearly distinguish what is yours and what belongs to others. And this discernment, this simple awareness, is transformative because it initiates a life that is more authentic, more balanced, and infinitely more powerful. Now let's get to the crucial point: how to practice the energy shield. Here are the 5 steps that can change the way you live and protect yourself in the world. Step 1: focus. It all begins with presence. Sit or stand in a quiet place. Close your eyes and take a deep breath. Feel your body, your weight, your contact with the ground, the rhythm of your breathing. This is the moment to clear your mind and focus solely on your own energy. Step 2: visualization. With your eyes closed, imagine a sphere of light surrounding you. It can be gold, white, blue. Choose the color that brings you peace and security. This sphere grows to the size you feel is necessary. It becomes an impenetrable barrier, capable of repelling negative energies and allowing only what strengthens your well-being to enter. Step 3: recognize your space. Now that your sphere is formed, feel the separation between you and the outside world. Inside it, you are sovereign. No energy enters without your permission. External emotions may approach, but they don't invade your essence. You are protected, firm in your energetic space. Step 4: strengthening breath. With each inhale, visualize your shield becoming stronger, denser. With each exhale, release any tension or energy that doesn't belong to you. This flow creates a rhythm. As you inhale, you reinforce your protection. As you exhale, you cleanse your field. Step 5: integration into daily life. This shield doesn't need to be activated only in extreme moments. It can and should be used in your daily routine. Upon waking, visualize it for a few moments. At work, in meetings, in crowded places, keep it active. Whenever you feel your energy being drained, strengthen the shield with your breath and intention. With practice, you will notice a profound change. Your confidence will grow. Situations that once drained your energy will no longer have that power. You will feel more centered, calmer, and safer, regardless of your environment. And the most incredible part is that the effects go beyond simple protection. This shield strengthens not only your energy, but also your presence in life. It creates a constant sense of inner security that reflects in your decisions, your relationships, and even in the way you occupy space. Over time, you will notice, no matter what happens around you, your energy is yours, and no one has power over it without your permission. This is the true power of the energy shield, returning control of your own presence to you so that you can live with authenticity, clarity, and unwavering confidence. With it, you reconnect to your strength, your clarity, and your true essence. The confidence born from practicing the energy shield doesn't come merely from a sense of external protection. It comes from something much deeper, a direct connection to your true self. When you know your energy is secure, your mind clears, your heart calms, and the fear of being drained by others' emotions or expectations simply disappears. Your presence becomes solid, firm, almost unshakable, and the insecurities that once seemed so dominant start losing their power until they vanish completely. But perhaps the most surprising effect of this practice is the silent transformation it creates in your relationships. After all, our connections with others aren't formed only by words or actions. They're shaped by the way we feel and manage our own energy. When we feel fragile or vulnerable, our relationships tend to be reactive, often driven by the need for approval or external validation. But as you strengthen and protect your energy, something changes profoundly. Your interactions begin to flow more authentically, more lightly, more balanced. And no, this doesn't mean you become cold or distant. On the contrary, you become capable of connecting in a far more genuine way without absorbing other people's dramas, emotions, or tensions. You engage in relationships without the constant need to please, yield, or adapt. Over time, these connections become deeper, more genuine, free from the emotional pressures that once drained your energy. The people around you will begin to notice this difference, and naturally, you will start attracting those who resonate on a frequency more aligned with yours. Stronger, more harmonious, and meaningful bonds will begin to form in your life. And it doesn't stop there. The energy shield doesn't just protect, it redefines your internal reality. You begin to experience emotional and mental consistency that once seemed impossible. Your stability no longer depends on the environment, circumstances, or the moods of those around you. Within you, a quiet strength arises, a clarity that accompanies you in any situation. And this stability is transformative. It changes not only your relationship with the world, but also the way you perceive your own life. You start living more present, more grounded in the now, less at the mercy of the energetic fluctuations of the outside world. The world remains the same, but you are different, more steady, more authentic. That's why I say the energy shield technique doesn't just create a barrier against external influences, it actually creates a space of inner freedom. The freedom to be who you truly are, without carrying the constant weight of others' expectations. And this is where true authenticity arises. When your energy is protected, you no longer need validation. You no longer live to please, no longer get lost in social masks. Your choices become lighter, more aligned with what you truly want and believe. And as you continue practicing, something powerful happens. Even in challenging environments, even under external pressures, you discover that you can remain true to your essence. It doesn't mean disconnecting from the world. It means staying whole within it. With your energy steady and centered, you begin to express yourself with more clarity, more confidence, more truth. And the best part, without being influenced by opinions, judgments, or external pressures. This is the power of the energy shield. A simple technique, yet capable of transforming not only your protection, but also the way you live, feel, connect, and choose the course of your own life. If you've made it this far, it's because something deep inside you is calling for more, for a purer truth, a sharper awareness, and a more intimate connection with the unseen force that gives shape to the visible. And now, I want to share with you something that will expand your consciousness even further. Get ready to take the next step. I present to you the Map of the Higher Self, a powerful ebook born from my most intense and authentic experiences. It brings together practices, insights, and mental keys that will guide you on a path of clarity, presence, and inner awakening. But it doesn't stop there. When you get the book, you'll also receive free access to the Sacred Library, an exclusive digital collection of rare, forbidden works removed from our history, hidden texts that reveal what has been concealed from humanity for centuries and is now within your reach. This map is not just a book, it's a tool for transformation. If you've arrived here, it's no accident. This is a sign. You're ready to elevate your perception and take control of your own reality. Click the link in the pinned comment and dive into this journey of self-knowledge with courage, focus, and awareness. And don't stop here. I've handpicked 2 essential videos that will expand even further everything we explored today. Choose one and keep exploring the deeper layers of your being. Remember, the truth is not found in the noise of the world, but in the silent voice of awakening consciousness.